Greetings, beloved eternal hearts of love. I, known in the world as Mother Mary, greet you this day, offering you once again the divine love of my heart flame and the love of the heart flames of my ascended family. Soon the time of Christmas will once again be upon you. While humankind's attention this Christmas is upon the Christ child as the outer world knows it, and while it is upon me to some degree, and the beloved Jesus, you can appreciate that during this time of the Christmas season, the attention of the ascended masters, cosmic beings of light, and the angelic host is upon my entire ascended family and our outpouring of light to the world during this season. This means the entire ascended and angelic host are pouring their own cosmic light into the light that we are pouring to the world throughout the Christmas season, and therefore expanding greatly the greater light and love we wish to offer each of you. I wish you to know that the miracle love, the cosmic light, and greater illumination we are all offering this Christmas season, we are giving this to the world in the most intense, concentrated action the world has ever known. We see the Christmas season as one of the greatest opportunities to pour endless light and love to the world, and we wish to pour this love through yourselves to the point it becomes a greater illumination in the personal atmosphere wherever you move. I urge you to open and receive the power of this love acting in your lives. It can heal everything, and I ask you to bathe and feel clothed in the miracle love we come to offer you. And of course, we are once again in that time of year where for 49 days the earth receives a great outpouring of light from the ascended host. And this too will expand everything we wish to offer you, to give you. Through enough of humankind's attention upon the ascended family of Christ this Christmas, and this time another great outpouring of light, it means the greater presence and power of the miracle Christ will be amplified everywhere in every possible way. My family, that is the beloved Christ, Mary Magdalene, Grandmother Anna, myself, Mother Mary, and of course, Father Joseph, who comes to you today as the mighty great Germain, offer you our personal heart flames of divine love. We all desire that you will feel one with us through the heart flame of every one of yourselves. For through that God flame in your heart and your feeling of that flame, that feeling being that of your own I am God presence in you, means that you can reach up through your love and prayers and feel the love of our heart's God flame, the heart of our God flame to you. For this God flame that is often referred to as the mighty unfed flame abides in the heart of both ascended and the unascended. Therefore, when the love in your heart flame reaches to us, then the love flame in our heart reaches to you. All heart flames carry within the great heart of creation itself, in its mighty outpouring of eternal happiness and love to all that is, and has within itself the ever-expanding power and presence to reach to everything in the universe when it is so directed, and the ability to send love to all the life that is, send love to all the energy that is, and to send love to all the substance there is. This is your infinite power and presence of life, beloved hearts, waiting for you to use, to receive, and to give. And if we build a momentum of you sending your love to our heart flames and receiving our love from our heart flames, then you can send that expanded love into your own families and world. And you can send the love that the world needs into every particle of life in the world, knowing that in the love flame in the heart is the consciousness and the awareness that will recognize your love and receive it, and send that love back to you in even greater measure. Precious hearts, become more illumined now, and realize that every electron in this universe, if you send your love to it, will expand its light, and then that greater wave of light will come back to you on the very love you give. What a divine relationship each of you could have with the starry light and love of our universe. All of you, precious hearts, are here on earth to evolve, to grow, and through your studies, prayers, decrees, meditations, and actions, to continuously evolve into higher states of consciousness, even reaching the pinnacle of consciousness, that being divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, as did my Son, the beloved Christ. Realize the great magnetic presence, the great uplifting presence, the great raising activity into higher states of evolving consciousness is the magnetic power that is the love of your own great heart flames. So this Christmas season of 2021, my ascended family and the ascended and angelic host are truly privileged to give, to offer our love to the world in such concentrated action. And our heart love is the Christ hand and presence of the infinite. When you come to understand that it is only by the magnetic power of the great love of the I Am God presence and the ascended host that humankind can be lifted out of the destructive conditions that have been generated in the world, then, dear hearts, if you will feel your continuous connection with us, if you are willing to know of and feel the infinite presence and power within your own God flame of your heart to reach us, uniting with our heart flames, and we flood back that love to the earth. This becomes the magnetic power that draws humankind away from what seeks to engulf them. Then together we establish a constant raising activity upon the people and all kingdoms of life on earth, as well as the powers of nature. I tell you, precious hearts, let this not be a secret. Let yourselves know that your love is the raising activity of life. And when that love does not go forth to all creation, to give it happiness, illumination, and blessings and adoration, and if that raising power and activity does not go to that which is greater than yourselves, then the sinking pull of human discord draws you the opposite way. So please know that you have the infinite power of the great God flame in your heart to love without limit the entire universe. Recognize the great God flame in your heart is infinite in its capacity and power to pour forth the great cosmic love, that miracle of existence, and send it forth to redeem the earth. And you, precious hearts, must take the time to direct your heart flame and command it to send out enough love to the world that will redeem this world. And of course, to command your heart flame to release its greater uplifting love to your family, loved ones, and all activities in your life. Please know that if hatred and discord has generated the destruction of the world today, then the hand of God in eternal command, which your heart flame is, and the love in that heart flame of life, can and will shut off human miscreation of mankind's own unfortunate creations in this world. This Christmas of 2021, will each of you feel with me the privilege that is yours, just like us, to generate pure divine love from the Ascended Master's octave. Let our worlds come together now to do this. Call forth through yourselves the miracle love from your own God presence. Call forth from the heart flames of the ascended host, from the heart flames of the ascended family of Christ. Call this forth as through yourselves as your deliverer come. Call forth the miracle love of eternity and the great sacred fire of creation in, through, and around yourselves as your deliverer come. And that great flame of love will deliver you from the hatred and discord of human miscreation. Beloved hearts, this great love flame in your heart requires much more attention now. It is the silent power of eternity. It is the heart of God that abides in every person. So let not this indwelling presence sleep any longer. It requires your loving acceptance and recognition. It is placed there within your hearts under your direction. As it was with my Son the Christ, it is time for this sleeping splendor in your hearts to awaken to greater and almighty infinite presence and power. to be directed by each of you. This is the power of God in you, beloved ones, to give now the love that sets life free, and to draw forth that love through yourselves to the point of illumination into the atmosphere everywhere you move. Every Christmas season gives us another opportunity to work together, to unite our heart flames and redeem yourselves and all life upon your earth. And just as the sun abides above the clouds, ever giving forth its light, just so in the upper atmosphere of earth abides our divine love, our cosmic light, surging forward with enough pressure, with pressure enough to come through any time, anywhere there is the opening given to us, and the calls made by you, by which our love may come into physical conditions as a tangible force to bring release and relief and freedom to all. And since the presence and power of the great miracle love is ever waiting your use, it is set into action in your world, dear hearts, by the upreaching of the love in your own heart's flame. And as that comes to us, our love surges into your affairs, and the circuit is complete. When your love comes to us, our love comes back to you and your world, for it is ever awaiting an opening by which it may come in and serve you, by which it may come in and bless you, and by which it may come in and redeem the world. Love is your deliverer come, precious hearts, and that love is the great miracle, sacred fire love of creation. The great sacred fire of God's great cosmic heart of everlasting love that abides in all hearts, ascended or unascended. Now, precious hearts, love may not be commanded. Rather, you command your heart to generate that love and send it out into the world. And this love may be generated to a boundless degree, for it is infinite and eternal. And this Christmas season, we who live in the greater octaves of light are not only generating it, we are consciously directing it into every person, place, and condition that will give us their loving attention and the opening whereby the power of our octave may come in and around you and your world and be the light that lifts and raises you onto the pathway of eternity into perfection. We have been waiting centuries since the ascension of my Son, the beloved Christ, for this cosmic opportunity where those of us in our octave are working with those of you in your octave to redeem this world. Precious hearts, this Christmas, as you celebrate and honor my Son, the Christ. Lose not the opportunity to realize and recognize that the divine presence in each of you is to become the light of the world. If you will say to your own presence, and to each of us, the ascended family of Christ, make me a glorious golden sun of the everlasting miracle love of the sacred fire heart flame. Make me the victory of the miracle love of God to heal instantly wherever I abide, that I may become a healing presence of God's eternal love wherever I go in this world. If you will take up this call to us several times a day, you will just naturally become a glorious golden sun of its living presence and power and miracle love. Here is that decree again. Make of me a glorious golden sun of the everlasting miracle love of the sacred fire heart flame. Make me the victory of the miracle love of God to heal instantly wherever I abide, that I may become a healing presence of God's eternal love wherever I go in this world. I hope with this understanding of how all of you can form a greater and fulfilling relationship with all of us, we might receive some of your loving attention. For by doing so, you are creating an opening where we can help you to feel our love and see for yourselves how this love can change your lives. There is much yet for all of you to discover in recognizing and loving that great God flame that abides in your hearts and all that it can do for you. In closing, the Christ asks that I offer to you his miracle healing love, and that you be open and receptive to how his miracle healing love is connected with the healing activities of the earth. Many of you know that every year on the American Thanksgiving begins a 49-day sacred outpouring of light from the Ascended Master's octaves. Today, December 10th, is day 16th of the 49 sacred days. And today it is the great Archangel Michael who is pouring his cosmic light to the earth. And of course, I encourage you to give Michael some of your loving attention. Yet I wish to remind you that during these sacred 49 days that occur twice a year, the Ascended Family of Christ greatly intensify the mighty miracle power of our healing love to those who give us the recognition and opening to do so. So if you will give my family at least a little recognition each day, we can quickly gain a momentum of releasing our miracle love to each of you and clothe you in the cosmic glory of miracle healing to you and all who may seek assistance and help from you. It is the desire through this great outpouring of light that these cosmic rays of light strike the earth and begin expanding waves of light everywhere that will be a great uplifting influence upon all life on earth. Let us help you, precious hearts. Let us help you, precious hearts, to be a light to this world. Help you to be a glorious golden sun's presence of love that loves life free. And if you would like Christ and I to come and have church with you, just invite us into your heart, and we will fill your heart with our presence. Adonai, beloved hearts of love. Adonai, Adonai, Adonai.